This is a general reading for Aquarius for October 6th through the 12th. So if Aquarius is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm again offering a complimentary reading for the month of October, selecting one person from either the subscribers that subscribed in October or made a comment in October. Know that I do read all of your comments. I so appreciate them and the well wishes and support and love and prayers that you send to me and to my fur babies. It's greatly appreciated. So thank you so much. Also, if you like the video, hit the like. All three of those things help the logarithm for the channel, and then more people become aware of it. So thank you. Now, if you're not a subscriber, why should you be a subscriber? Well, it costs absolutely nothing to be a subscriber. It is free. Now, I promise I will not send you any marketing, any emails, any text, if you're a subscriber and use it as a marketing tool. I will not do that. I would possibly send you an email saying that you got that complimentary reading, and I would respond to your comments, but that would be the extent. I will not reach out for marketing. Now, the advantages are that you will be considered for the complimentary reading. If you hit notification, you'll be notified when the videos come out. And for the month of October, for honoring and appreciating the subscribers, for my personal readings, it's $5 off if you're a subscriber. So for the 30-minute live or video reading, your choice, normally $30.25. For an hour live or video, your choice, usually $50, now $45. $5 off if you're a subscriber. I have looked at other readers, what they're charging if they do readings, and I see like $100 for half an hour. So $25 for half an hour is a real bargain, and $45 for an hour is a way bargain. It is very good. So if you're interested, send me an email. That's how you start that. Support the channel, subscribe, and thank you. Now, I have my team here, my video team. I have Nina right here on the table. She is in charge of the cards. I guess that would be props, wouldn't it, if we were on a video film screen. You might hear some little snoring from her because she's taking her little break. In the bedroom is Jason, who's on security, and he is a security. One time when I was in Vegas, I had steel screen doors and deadbolts, but I like to keep the door open at night to get a cross breeze, and so it was deadbolted, and Jason was in the living room. Someone I could see through my window come and reach for my front door, and Jason was like, because Jason's a bouvier, he's big. Jason was right there at that door, just about ready to take that guy's arm off if it hadn't been the door there. And that guy just turned around, and because Jason knows that I saved his life, he had been abused. He's very, very protective of me. So he's on security. When I'm not threatened or anything, he's just, happy boy. But he would protect me, which makes me feel really good. Now, Milo's in the living room. And he's had his breakfast, he's had his heart pills, and he's all set for the day, and Hope is out in the courtyard. So we got our little crew here. I am using the Morgan Greer deck this morning. And I always ask Spirit as I'm shuffling the card, what is it that they need to know? Because I do the angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. What is it? And each sign I do for each sign as I'm shuffling the cards. And that's a balance. When this dates me, of course a lot of things date me, that in PE when you had that balance thing, it was on a cylinder and you were supposed to balance on that back and forth. Well, that's what it showed me, that it's about balance. And I don't know what it means, is balancing things in your life, looking at alternatives. So it shows the balance that working on balancing, could be balancing life, could be balancing ideas in your mind. It could be, well, we'll look at it, see if you have the Two of Pentacles. But that's what it showed me, is the balance. So we'll see what we have coming up for Aquarius. And the very first card we have is the Ten of Wands. Yes. So you could be balancing a whole lot of things in your life with the Ten of Wands. That's a lot of responsibilities on your shoulder. And knowing that the Ten of Wands can indicate the end of a cycle, and you can see the light, the expression of the light at the end of the tunnel. In the other deck, it shows lights along the way as you go along the road, and you see the destination, how it's, you know, at the end of your journey is just about there. So this is where, you know, the end of this chapter, the end of this journey, know that the weight on your shoulders is going to be lightened up real soon. Well, soon, not real soon, but soon. That sometimes you feel that the burdens are overwhelming, and you get overwhelmed. That's also the balancing part. Know that it's not going to go on forever, that there are some solutions out there, that people are working. It could be the workplace, for example, and that there are, like, maybe management or something that's looking at solutions, because crossing it over is the King of Swords, which can be an organization or a person that's like a boss that's addressing it. At the base of it is your happy home, the Four of Wands. This is happy home, good things happening. Could be also some burdens related to home too. We'll put more cards on it. Yeah, it could be more burdens. It can be, you know, burdens of maintaining your home, of the, you know, who is in your home, the responsibilities that they, you know, it could be that you have family responsibilities and you feel overwhelmed. Sometimes in a family unit, there's the one that steps up, you know, the aunt, the sister, the daughter, the, you know, it's the one that everybody calls on. That if someone's ill, they're the ones that are at the hospital, bringing the hot meals, seeing that the care, you know, it's that, you know, and that could be their life path, that they have a life path as a carer, and that is their life path, and so that's their role that they've been assigned as. And it could be that, you know, someone could be, that's what you're the one that steps up, and not just in your family unit. It could be like in the neighborhood, and someone, let's say in your school, mom in the family, that family unit in the school had an emergency surgery, and they do the potluck. Everybody brings a heart dish, and you organize it. It's just, you have a sense of community, and that you are the one that sees a need, and because of your life path, because I do numerology when I do my readings, my personal readings, and I look at the numerology, and there is one that is a caregiver. That is your role. That's what you're here in this life to do. That's part of your role. Now behind you is on the Seven of Pentacles. Crowning you is, Ace of Swords. I want to say I love the Ace of Swords. That's clarity and information. So you are getting clarity about what you're going to be doing. What's coming up is, and this is reversed, the Ten of Swords. So whatever that situation was, you're getting clarity about it, you're getting information about it, you're being able to see the big picture, and it's ahead of you. The Ten of Swords still could be going on. Now you got two tens, so tens, it's wrapping up, it's the end of this chapter. Oh, okay. So the vision I see is, the old time movie projectors, and it has that tape that goes around and around and around. You can see them sometimes at the beginning of movies. I see that this is like the spool is ending and it's going, you know how it wraps around, makes that sound. So that's like this chapter is just about done. The movie's just about done, and it's time to leave the theater, leave your popcorn there and go home, because it's, it's just about done. And you do have the new beginnings, but it's two tens, which means it's just about over. Then you have the Hierophant, the Two of Wands, Page of Wands. Gonna get a message. You've been waiting for that message. It's like the go ahead. Then, rapid changes, Eight of Wands, So things are starting to move forward. And, and the final outcome is temperance. Be patient. Things are going to fall into place with your love. Be patient. Love is coming. Be patient. It could be love. It could be home. Or loving yourself. You know, you do not have to have a partnership. You do not, you have free will. And if that's not what you want right now, you don't have to do it. And spend some time loving yourself, taking care of yourself. Or it could be indicating a move to a new home. Then we have rapid changes related to new things coming. The Three of Wands, the Page of Wands with the Magician. Yes, what do you want to manifest? You're going to hear something about it. The Hierophant with the Judgment, things coming. The Ten of Swords. Oh, and happy celebration. So that's good. See, the Ten of Swords is reversed. So you're feeling like a sense of like celebration and it's over. You know, it's almost like, you know, when you run a marathon or you do some sort of contest or something and it's done. And, you know, it could have been a struggle. Well, let's say, for example, we have the law, the bar exam. I can think of nothing. I'm trying to think what would be a really hard test, but like the bar exam for people that have to pass the bar, which I hear is very hard. Well, after they study and study and study, which could have been their Ten of Swords, which is a really difficult situation, but it's released, but they just inundate themselves with all this knowledge for months. Well, then when that's over, then you feel the celebration, a relief that it's done. And moving on forward, that they passed the bar. So, you know, we all have lessons and things that we encounter, and after that's over, then there's a sense of relief and a sense of accomplishment. And that's what you can feel there. What's crowning you on your mind is the Six of Swords. Jason, why do you have to walk back and forth there? And he always hits the light here. Six of Wands. We got lots of wands. Then behind you, the Four of Pentacles. At the base, your happy home with the Queen of Swords. And we have the Five of Wands and the World. A little bit of conflict about your Five of Wands. It might be some, you know, and in the other deck, that's very true. The Five of Wands is the ones where they're on the balancing. It's the Truth Seer, which I've always said it reminds me of the Circus du Soleil. And again, if you've never seen it, please see it. You know, it's a big thing in Vegas, and they had several shows at the same time. And it's all about balancing, and they're very agile because they're gymnasts, acrobats that do it. So, you know, I said about keeping the balance. Well, here's your balance card, the Five of Wands. So your reading is about, you've got the Ten of Wands, those heavy responsibilities on your shoulder. You know what the task is, you know what the destination is, you know what energy you have to put in order to accomplish your goal, which you know that it's coming to the end, that you're just about at the point of having completed it. And so there's your Ten of Wands crossed over by the King of Swords. Now it can be, those Ten of Wands could be put on you by the King of Swords, could be a boss, could be an organization. Or it can be even a relationship, could be home. You know, and I talked about being the caregiver. So example, if it was in your home, you know, maybe some heavy burdens that someone's having a medical emergency, or that, you know, there's some adjustment, that some dynamics, and someone steps up because there's like a change. And so it's juggling life and stepping up for that. That could be related to home. So the King of Swords could be work, or could be a boss in those heavy burdens. Could be in the home, and the King of Swords could be putting those burdens on you. You know, high expectations for someone, and almost unrealistic, that everything's piled responsibilities, rather than someone stepping up and sharing I don't think in this case that the King of Swords is sharing the responsibilities. It's piling up, piling up, piling up. It's even more than the caregiver. It's, you know, working and family and balancing and doing it all and feeling like you don't have the support of the rest of the family. You're someone that really resonates with this, and you're feeling like you are so burned out. And by the time that the end of the evening comes, you are just too tired to almost go to bed. I can see it, just exhausted. And you're wondering how much longer you're going to be able to do that. It's very important for you to take care of your health, whoever this is. Do not drain your health too much, because it can have, because you're not eating right, you're not sleeping right, you're not recharging your batteries, and pretty soon your machine will start suffering from it. Because our bodies are just like a machine. It's all, spirit put everything just together, but we have to maintain it and take care of it. So for someone, you're very, very tired by the end of the day, and then the alarm rings early in the morning and you think, oh, another day. So take care of yourself, because one of the cards talks about, it must be allergies. One of the cards talks about when you're on a plane and then oxygen mask drops down, they always say put on your own oxygen mask because you cannot help the person next to you. So it's important to take care of yourself first. Put on your oxygen mask because you can't help the other person. Same thing as a caregiver. You have to take care of yourself, because if you don't, your energy depletes. Then you have you in the middle of the world. What do you want to manifest? And it's keeping the balance. So I think it's more than conflict. I think it's, keep manifesting what you want, but it could be lack of support. It could be some conflicts. It's trying to keep your balance in the midst of all of this. And it's almost like you're juggling, trying to keep everything together. And sometimes you think, I'm going to drop this. I don't know how I can catch it. And you're wondering if you're going to be able to continue to keep the momentum. But at the bottom, it's your happy home. At the bottom of it, it has to do with home and the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords can be you standing up, can be happy home and somebody there that's putting responsibilities. It could be someone like, generally this is feminine energy, female energy, and this person could be expecting you to do more than your fair share. And or it could be, more than your fair share if it's related to home. Yeah, that's what it is. So this could be like a relative around you, or someone that, puts on demands. And as the holidays come up, they could be putting more and more and more on you, but, organizing the dinner and having the dinner at your house and all the responsibilities, and they sort of put it on you rather than taking their share. And you're trying to balance it all. Yes. Okay. That's for someone. Now the other is, balancing for yourself too. That part of you knows that you want to take some time for you, but when are you going to find it? Because we also have behind you the work. 7 of Pentacles and standing firm, the 4 of Pentacles, knowing what you want and putting in the effort for a job. Now, and also the 7 of Pentacles can represent hard work, just life, like working on things around your home, working with the family, working, on relationships. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a job, but in this case, I think it is. Knowing what you want as far as work and standing firm. Because what's on your mind is very good, because you get some clarity about what's going on, your Ace of Swords, and you're able to move forward. So it's like a message. Maybe you were waiting for some things, and then here's the go-ahead. The Ace of Swords is new beginnings, information coming to you. Through that information, you can move forward. For example, maybe they're saying, okay, this place is going to hire, then you go put in your application. Or some information about where you currently work or about your home. And after you get that information, then you can move forward. So it's like if you were the hangman and you were just waiting for something, this is the information, and then here's the energy of being victorious and moving forward. So through information, through enlightenment, you're going to be able to move forward. Or a direction that you're going to have. Yes, this is also that you are undecided to what direction to go, and then you get some clarity, because the other deck is like the lightning bolt hitting the head. You get the idea of the direction you're going to go. Yes, I'm going to apply for this job, or I'm going to ask for a promotion, or I'm going to get my own business, or I'm going to move to this house. You get real clarity about that, and then as a result of that, then you know the direction to go. That's what's on your mind, is direction, because what's ahead is, you know, we talked about the Ten of Swords. Again, we have the 2 tens, the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, completion, and this is reversed. So that difficult situation that you've gone through is healing now. You know what happened, and you're moving forward and healing and feeling a sense of celebration that that chapter is ending, and that you have a completion, that you know that you've completed that life lesson and you got what the lesson was. So it's like, oh, okay, now I know, I don't have to repeat that. And then you establish that behavior within you, or whatever you faced, so that you can move on. And you know, it's a happy celebration, feeling of accomplishment is really what it is. It's sort of like a graduation party. I would compare that, a graduation party that you're having. Because then we have the Hierophant and Judgment. Hierophant is conventional thinking, can be your spirit guides, can be government, and the Judgment card. Maybe you're applying for some sort of government program, or some government benefits. Or you're working on manifestation and what do you want to manifest. But it's you're thinking about how you're going to be accomplishing what you want to manifest, and the help or resources along the way that can accomplish this. For example, it could be a small business loan. It could be help with it by the government. It could be applying for a government job. It's with a large organization. It could be a bank loan. It could be a bank loan for a mortgage. But there's resources available as you look at what you want to manifest out there. And then we have here Two of Wands, or Page of Rods, and the Magician. So this is, what do you want to manifest? The Magician is reaching out, and it has the infinity, which means that your resources are unlimited, unlimited. So whatever you want, you can have. You know, speak the word, look on manifestation, and this is getting a message about it. So it could be a message, and then you figure out what you want to manifest, or you've been working on manifestation and it's starting to fall into place and you get a message. For example, yes, you did get that job, or yes, you got the house, you got the promotion, you've been accepted into school, you got your business license, whatever. Whatever you've been wanting to work, whatever you've been manifesting, you get the message about it. Then we have very good. This is you looking at what do you want to manifest. Looking out, so we have the Two of Wands. Now we have the Three of Wands. You've got the initial, well, the Page of Wands, we had the Page of Wands, excuse me. Now we have the Three of Wands. So you're looking out, what do you want to manifest? And you're looking out on the horizon, and things start moving rapidly. It's focus on what you want, and you're focusing down to it, getting clarity, and through that, then it focuses your attention on what you want to manifest. Instead of being scattered, you are looking at you know, the parameters and the direction you want to go. You're getting more and more information than it is that you're focused on a project, a job, a home. So it's eliminating, and so you know exactly then what you want to manifest, and that's what's happening. And things starts moving real fast, because it's like, that's what I want. That's the job I want to apply for, or this is the project I want on my house, or this is where I want to move, and things start moving. Instead of scattering like a shotgun, it's focusing. Then we have the final outcome, which is Temperance with the Ace of Cups. Now, another sign got the same thing, Temperance with the Ace of Cups. Now, it could be that maybe you're going to move to a new home. Be patient, wait until that, maybe the interest rates, or maybe it's not the right house, maybe the house that you envision isn't on the market yet. We don't know the synchronicity. But everything lines up. It could be that you want love in your life. Well, be very discerning as you, want love in your life. It's important. You deserve the best. So don't be desperate. And I don't mean that in a bad way. But because, the two emotions are love and fear, and people want love in their life. So be discerning about it. You deserve the best, to be treated well, and know that with discernment, then you're going to do the right choices. So take your time. That's why dating's important, because then over time you can see, are these behaviors, or is this my negotiables or non-negotiables? Is this someone I want to spend some time with? It can be after 2 dates, you're like, oh, I don't even want to, I don't know, something that you don't even want to go to. I don't even want to do the beach cleanup with this person. That's in Oregon, that was the big thing. I don't even want to do a cleanup with this person, because he's, or they are rude or boisterous, or don't have no empathy for, whatever your thing is. Different things for different people. I read someplace where their big turnoff was people like chewing. It's whatever your trigger is. Different people have different things. For me, my primary thing is I want someone with empathy for the whole world. That's that heart thing. That's my number one thing. So I'm still single for now. But, you have to look at, don't accept, use discernment. That's what dating's about. And then you see, like, do you have common interests? So be temperate about it. Because you absolutely deserve the best, because you are the best, and you deserve the best. Love yourself. And if you don't have love in your life, work on loving yourself. Take care of yourself, whatever that is. Okay, now we're going to pull some cards here. And we're going to do the Wisdom of the Oracle. And this is Sunday, and I don't know, I have to charge my phone. My phones are not charging as quickly, and I don't want to buy a new phone until I move back to the US, because everything's, the custom taxes here is astronomical. They actually put custom taxes on homemade gifts that people send from the US and from the UK. They put custom tax on them, more than the value of the thing. So they say, don't ever, don't have things delivered from the other countries. So I'm going to wait until I go back to the US to get my new phone, just like I'm waiting to get the Julie Poole book when I get back to the US. Angels and archangels and spirit guides, what do we have for our Aquarius today? Okay, here we go. I have one. Oh, the Fates. This is the Serenity Prayer. That's what this is. Jason, don't not go through here. Sorry, that's Jason walking back and forth. This is the Serenity Prayer. That's what the Fates are. God grant me the courage to accept the things I cannot change, and the wisdom to know the difference. So this is, the Fates. Then we have new life. Oh, look at this, new life. So there's certain things you can't change. You can't change anybody else. You can change yourself, but you can't change anybody else. Then you have a new life coming. And then the final outcome is, Treasure Island. This is, sometimes we pass up what the treasures are. That we can walk right by something and we don't see that it's a treasure, but it is a treasure. So, and sometimes, the one that's all that glitter, that other card, Fool's Gold, which is pyrite, looks like real gold. Well, that's why they call it Fool's Gold. It glimmers, but it's not worth anything. But sometimes there can be something that is a treasure, we don't realize it at the time. That could be also your Ace of Cups, couldn't it? But sometimes we pass something up and we don't realize it's the treasure because they don't, they're not verbose. They're, you know, they are a hidden treasure that they, and sometimes we walk by and we don't even see that kind of treasure. For example, a partner, it could be that around you, they are quiet, you know, and maybe they're kind-hearted, but you don't see that, and they are very responsible, and at the party, they could be very quiet, cordial, talk to people, but they're not the center of attention. Well, maybe you don't see that treasure, but they're the ones that are going to be there, hold your hand, and you could always count on them. You know, we don't know what the treasure is as we walk by it, or that job, and it could be a treasure of a job, and we think, well, I don't think I want to work for that company. But then you see, you walk in there for the interview, and you see how the people get along, and maybe it's a small vibe, and then they have bonuses, or you know, and then you're like, well, I really would have not thought about this. Sometimes, and listen to Spirit, because sometimes Spirit will tell you, this is the treasure. This is the treasure, and you would have walked by it. And also, you're the treasure. Think about that. You're the treasure. You're the treasure for yourself, and you're a treasure for other people. So that's what those cards are saying. Then we're going to pull the Divine Beloved. Nina's laying here. You know, she wants to be out in the garage now and sleep out in the garage. Wait till it gets cold, Nina, and you'll come in and want me to warm you up. Yes. Because it has a great big dog bed, and it has a blanket in a crate, so it's all like the little cave. So she likes to go out there. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. What do we have here for our Aquarius? Right here, and here's the card. Freedom. I love myself. Now, what have I been talking about? I've been talking about love yourself today. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who can love myself in every condition. Free me from self-torture. Fill me with self-acceptance and worthiness. May I allow and honor all my feelings, however they arise. Self-love. You know, and that was even about the heavy burdens. Take care of yourself. That's what this message is take care of yourself. Okay, then we're going to pull 2 of the Louise Hay and your meditation card. Okay. And angels and archangels, what is it that you have for our Aquarius for today? Here we go. The first card is, I am worth loving. I did not look at this. I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love I have for myself. There's a theme going on here about self-love. Yes, love yourself, Aquarius. There, self-love. And then the other one, and that could be your Temperance with the Ace of Cups. And the other card, oh, there's 2 of them. I trust my inner wisdom. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. And the other card, I love life. It is my birthright to live fully and freely. I give to life exactly what I want life to give to me. I am glad to be alive. I love life. There. Isn't that nice? Okay, now our meditation card for this week. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. It's free. And if you want that reading, they're $5 off for subscribers this month. $25 and $45, which is a really bargain. Thank you, Spirit. And here we go. Oh, and I also posted my house again. So if you know of anybody that wants to move to Portugal, replenish. The sun will rise and we will try again. There you go. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support of the channel, Aquarius. Until next time, Nina and I send you light and love from Portugal.